Hello, everybody. Robbie here. Every day I wake up and I go inside my living room and there's my son's urn. I have to look at that every single day. Every single day. All right. And so many people have to do that as well. Okay. What happened during COVID should never happen again. It should never happen again. So many lives were lost from everything, from from illnesses, from vaccinations, side effects, the whole entire thing. Everything was rushed. But to me, it was more than that. It was a big plan, and we can see it. It's all over the internet, and so many people are saying it, and you can tell. We all know where it was planned and how it was planned. Okay, but we can't allow it to ever happen again. We need to reconstruct ancient COVID laws because 1918, it's ancient compared to today. Okay, we need to reconstruct and fix them and not allow it happen during COVID to ever happen again. From the shutdowns, which was ridiculous, the 6 feet apart crap, the vaccinations, what gave so many people heart problems from A to Z to death, youth. So many youth passed away from the heart conditions from the pandemic vaccinations, because that's what I'm going to call it, all from big pharma. Okay, and a lot of stuff is hidden, but I don't know what to say about that. It's awful and disgusting, but it happened. Okay, and God is watching over. He is seeing everything, and heaven is not happy. The people that have done that, they're going to face their judgment when they cross over. But we need to worry about what's going on this earth right now. And like I said, we need to reconstruct pandemic laws and also bring back the Mental Health Systems Act, but redefine that and reconstruct that as well, and get the mentally ill off the street, because we cannot have a lot of the mentally ill on the streets. And they say, oh, you can't force somebody to go into an institution of some sort. We don't want to turn it into an institution where they're tied to their beds. But back in the day when someone was arrested and they had mental issues, they had a choice of either seeking help, mental help, or going into a jail. But putting them into a jail isn't going to help either. And like I said, drinking brown water and bologna sandwiches doesn't help somebody that's mentally ill, right? A lot of people suffered because of COVID-19, and I believe that COVID-19 lockdowns and everything just made everything worse. But we need to reconstruct. Mainly, we have to reconstruct what happened during COVID, never to happen again. Just fix the pandemic laws. And not only make it for the United States, but make it worldwide. All right? Okay, everybody. I sound like a broken record, but it's facts. It's facts. Facts. All right? Just remember, at the end of the day, evil never, ever wins. They will never win no matter what. And they got a very short time on earth. So you know where I'm going with that one. All right, everybody. God bless you, God bless America, and God bless the world. Let's change these pandemic laws. Let's put an end to ancient, old laws that just does not pertain to today. And let's definitely help the mentally ill. They need a place to go, and they can't be on our sidewalks or on our trains or anywhere. You know I'm going with that one. All right, everybody, take care of yourself. Be well. Read the Bible. Get caught up with Jesus. Get to know him. He sees your heart. All right, everybody, take care. Bye.